The final, we have now Ginyu Force up against Rogue, two teams that could make upsets happen in this tournament. Left side, Zorak being banned with a Lapras. Oh, we didn't see Lapras last series, right? Not at all. Lapras did get some nerfs, so not as highly contested, but Ginyu Force first picks it. With a Glaceon, Sylveon, Eldegoss, and a Wigglytuff. Rogue going for Dodrio, Urshifu, Hoopa, Mew, and Snorlax, looking very strong as well. Just very well-rounded team comp. There we go, heading into our first game of the series. I think this one is very hard to predict. Ginyu Force had an incredible group stage. They won their group stage 3-0, even beating Luminosity Gaming. So, we're gonna see how that goes. We have Katie here on the Sylveon, heading towards the Centveria with the help of Eldegoss. I'm gonna have the double EV in the center area to take over and Trinket level 4. There we go. Big Uzi or Buze, what he's called now, already hitting level 4. I think he's called Buze because Big Uzi is not allowed. Because, you know, guns and Pokemon don't work well together. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. So, but that's why he's Buze now. I think that's actually it. I'm not sure. I think so, but maybe I'm wrong. Gonna look for the gold right here, but again, the stream is lagging a tiny bit. Not much we can do about it. Bloodline has eject button away to safety. Ginyu Force was looking for a bottom gank right here. Can't quite connect anything. Urshifu going for the big blow bait. Still, we have not seen asserting strikes Urshifu yet. This tournament, Big Blow being charged up, also getting nerfed of course, so Big Blow might just be the play in this tournament now. So even coming through, they're gonna try to go take down Lapras. Lapras already level 5. Quite tanky, and it's a non-XP shell Lapras, so it's gonna do a lot of damage. I mean, very hard to take down at some point, because Lapras is gonna get all that experience on bot path. We have the Dodrio going in, and that's Eldegoss going down. Try tech for the Dodrio. Relax, going forward, putting those points in. Only 15 for the side of Rogue, 14 for Ginyu Force. And Bloodline is still looking for level 4 right here. Can he sneak in those 11 points? Looks like he can, yeah. He's gonna evolve. Level 4 done, Wigglytuff evolution. And Rex trying to invade right here, but Ice Even's going to hit. And eject button afterwards, but the heavy slam across the wall, the bite toy. But he's still there. Next Icy Wind, it's gonna be a KO for the Glaceon. Takes him down. Can't get away. And Dodrio taking those Sylveon as well again. Both teams very aggressive in this early game, that's what I would like to see. Neither team not playing too passive. Oblivion is going to take those mid Itaria. He's going to be happy about that. 30 to 32 points, and Big Uzi is pumped. Look at what? Buze. He is pumped up. Or he's mad. I don't know if he's pumped up or mad. I can't tell, but he's getting run down now. Dodrio looking for the KO, but the stream is going to hit, and they're going to take down the Glaceon. They take him down. Nice Solar Beam as well into the boost auto take of Dodrio. And a Rogue can maybe look for this bottom push, but Ginyu Force still having 3 mass on here, and the Dodrio is just taking off right now. Relax, playing on his phone, so that's a phone play on the right side. I think Ginyu Force is straight up all Switch players. And it's a great Perish Song Ice Beam. Oh, it's Perish Song Ice Beam. Instead of Kratos. Goes in with the Perish Song, looking for the Snorlax. Can he take him down? The Execute is there, and Lapras gets the KO with the Perish Song. Gonna try to look for someone next, but Dodrio gets stuck on the Regirocks, and his Unite move just flicks around. He can't really connect anything. How unfortunate. And now Ginyu Force is gonna take over the Regirock. Man, Regirock is just way too OP. Is it not? Poor Dodrio. He's getting absolutely stuck there. Onto the rocks. And Ginyu Force gets that first objective. Kratos with the Perish Song and Ice Beam. So far, Dodrio is still doing quite well, of course. Gonna break the first goal of the game as well on top path right here. Goes down, Ice Beam is gonna land. Oh, it can't move now. It's actually quite annoying for the Dodrio, but the agility is gonna be there. Another boost auto attack. And Relax makes it back to the right side. Block is going to land. Katie being very aggressive with the Mystic Fire Sylveon now. Jump across the wall and take down these NEDs. Level 10 for Dodrio, highest in the game right now for the side of Rogue. And they're gonna start up this Regieleki. And Ginyu Force is not gonna contest it whatsoever. They're completely just falling it down. And yeah, I mean, they can't do anything against the Big Blue anyways. No chance. For sure not. They're gonna take the hyperspace ported to bot path now. They're gonna try to break the score right here. They're gonna engage onto Sylveon. Katie in a bad position gets taken down now. They're gonna try to look for Glaceon next. And has to be careful. Urshifu comes through, and the passive of Glaceon doesn't work against the Big Blue towards the right side. Knocks him to the team. But Buze is able to jump up right now. The slow zone is there, but Glaceon in the end is gonna fall to the Dodrio. Relax having a great game so far. Goes back in onto Bloodline. Wigglytuff also taking down Heavy Slam into Lapras into the Solar Beam. Lapras trying to buy time, but oh man, it's still alive right now. They're all so low on HP. They're all so low. Oh my god, and they all make it out alive though. Just barely. What? That is so unfortunate for this have Ginyu Force. But Rogue does get out. And yeah, now we have the Reggie spawning in 15 seconds on bot path. Snorlax's gonna take the reset with Hyperspace Portal. Back to full HP in an instance. And there we go, there's the Reggie spawning. Dodu is still on top path. Has Hooper, of course, in his team, so as always, Hooper on one side allows those macro plays to happen. Dodu's gonna score a few more points. Lapras also, though, has a global, but doesn't have Unite move up right now, so Lapras can't really join the fight anytime soon now, unless it's gonna be up. Oh, there it is. There we go. Lapras is up. Hyperspace Portal. Oh my god, Snorlax goes down. And Rogue is just not pulling the trigger right now. There's the Hooper Unite, but it may be a bit too late. Looking for the last 30 with Electro Ball, but Eldegoss able to secure for himself Ginyu Force. They're gonna try to engage as well now. They're gonna take down the Hooper. Dojo trying, but he gets hit by a huge Lapras wave from the side. Crashes in onto the Dodrio. They're gonna take him down. They're gonna score some points as well right here. They're gonna try to get the 50 in for Glaceon, but they're gonna take the 40 off Eldegoss. And man, Buze is he's just talking. Pumping up, hyping up his team. And now 130 to 181 points. For the side of Rogue still, of course, but Ginyu Force is pretty much even in experience, even a bit ahead. Plus the defender and support are level 10. On the right side, Snorlax Super still only level 9. But of course, that's not doesn't make too much of a difference. Vigileki taken now by the side of Rogue. Secured. What is Buze doing? What is he doing? He is so... Nothing is even happening. Trying to just keep his team hyped. And now Rogue is looking for the spot push right here, looking for the points. They're going to break it with Dodrio. Ushivunai goes on to Sylveon. Katie can't do anything about it, gets locked up. Big Blue's going to get taken out. Dodrio going in now onto Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is a very passive Unite, but the Perish songs are there. Can they take anyone down? The Gleam takes on the Shifu. Rex also getting slapped. Another Gleam. Double KO for the Wigglytuff. And they break the goal, but they lose 2 members. So a good XP there for the side of Ginyu Force. And Kratos hits level 30 now. It's going to get the Ice Beam Plus as well. I honestly don't know what Ice Beam Plus does, actually. Does it stun longer? I think it stuns longer, right? Ice Beam Plus. Let me check for a second. Yeah, it increases the frozen duration, yes. So quite good as well. So that is something, of course, you want to have. More stuns. More KOs, right? Reggie C is now up, and Rogue is actually going to go for it. 20 seconds for the raid to spawn. And Rogue's going to take over this Registeel. It's going to be huge for the Mew and for Urshifu, of course. Big Blow secures it. And now Rogue is trying to move in, but Ginyu Force is in control of this pit right now. The Ice Beam comes through. Lord of Kratos taking off damage though. But with that Perish Song Plus as well, level 11 can actually sustain these fights now quite easily. And Rogue doesn't have a lot of damage. They have a bit of damage, but not too much in these late game fights. Mew is the only attacker Pokemon. Urshifu, Dodrio. They don't do the biggest late game damage either, so up against a Glaceon who's level 14 as well. A level 14 Glaceon is absolutely scary. They can't match this damage of the Ice Fox. Ice Beam is going to hit. Heavy Slam only onto Wigglytuff though. The block has to be there, but they're going to take Hyper Pulse to reset. Onto the Snorlax. And no one really pulling the trigger yet. They're waiting for it. Katie jumping forward, looking for the Mystical Fire Poke. Rex is going to go back in, but he's taking a lot of damage. And Nodri goes in as well, but Wigglytuff with a quick reaction as well gives every team unstoppable. And Urshifu's completely going to mess up the Night Before these unstoppables. What's going to happen now? Mew's very deep, but Mew gets Icy Winded. Goes back to base. They're going to try to engage now as well. They're going to fall asleep on the right side. 2 people down. Kratos on the chase with the Ice Beam, looking for Hooper and Bound now. Hooper's dropping low, double KO for the Glaceon in the end. They're going to start going for this Rayquaza. And Glaceon jumping forward, looking for Dodrio next. Dodrio has to be careful, very low on HP. But Ginyu Force is going for this Ray now. It's at 40% HP. Can they secure it? Snorlax taken down by the Perish Song. And it's going to wait for the Icy Wind, but they're going to do it quite early. Oh, Hooper almost had it. That was so close. Ginyu Force, they still have to score points, of course. That's the question. That's one sheet gone, but Eldegoss should make it. Sylveon is going to make it. Actually, Eldegoss will not make it, but Lapras is going to get it in. Only 25 seconds left. And that should be the first game going over to Ginyu Force. Yes, it will be. Of this Glaceon in the late game. Rogue doesn't really have any answer for it. Rogue going for Lapras. And Elagos, Mime, Ninetales, and Dodrio. We have a Mr. Mime. Mr. Meme for the South Rogue. And Ginyu Force going just back straight up for the Glaceon. With a Hooper, Urshifu, Snorlax, and a Mew. But yeah, the Lapras now first pick from the left side. Let's see what a bit Oblivionous go for. Also, if he goes for Perish Song or Water Poets, it's going to be Ice Beam or Bubble Beam. We're going to find out very soon. Game number 2. Can Ginyu Force pull out another win, or can Rogue come back with the Mr. Mime? Ninetales bot path going up against a Mew. And I think Snorlax and Oblivion going for the top Lapras without XP share. Which again, I think if you play XP share Lapras at this point now, it's not going to be out too strong. After all those nerfs, it actually needs some experience to do a lot more. And if you underlevel it, then you really just notice the nerfs even more. So, Rex almost going down already right here, looking for the last hit. Can he get it? It goes over to Mew with the Electro Balls. Area secured. Nicely done. It's a very scary lane, the Snorlax Mew. Love early game and last hitting. You gotta be very careful, or like it's very difficult to get last hits against this duo, that's for sure. I'm gonna try to engage onto top path right here. And Lex just doesn't stop. Just doesn't stop. Oh, Mime? Losing the focus band quite early on to this laning phase. He with a nice boost auto attack. Hits Mr. Mime and activates the focus spam, which has a very high cooldown, so it's not going to be up for the first Altaria fight. But we're going to have a 3v3 on top path. Kratos going in, charging up the big blow. We actually have a trick. Is that a trick Hooper? It is a trick Hooper. Really? Is that a misclick or is that actually trick? Oh boy. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. I have to say. Trick Hooper. For what? Maybe it's a misclick, I'm not sure. Barrier. Light screen confusion comes through. Ninetales is able to secure this last hit. For the side of Rogue. And you can even, like Avalanche, you can... So the fun part about Mime and Ninetales is you can... Blizzard people into the barrier, but you can also confuse people into the avalanche, so they can combo off each other. And we have another Perish Song and Hooper going down. Hooper goes down on top path. Oblivion now going aggressive, but the big blow is going to be there. Urshifu is going to be totally fine. And North America bringing out the Perish Song Lapras twice already now. Quite interesting. Honestly, didn't expect this whatsoever. They're going to try to engage into Elagos right here. Elagos low on HP, big blow should be up soon again. Kratos going in, but they're just going to auto-attack him. And Elagos gets taken down. Big blow being charged up again, but they obviously can't go for more. So far, Dodrio can't get too much done in this game yet, but a nice side screen to confusion. AZN doesn't have hyperspace port because he has Trick, and he gets taken down. Taken down. 43 to 0 points for Rogue so far. And you should be fine down here. Dodrio looking for the gank now. Mew is surfing in forward, but agility is going to be there. Katie is going to be fine. And Dodrio though takes a lot of damage as well though from that boosted auto attack. And both teams are going to get ready for this first objective now. We already have Urshifu on level 8, so experience-wise, Ginyu Force has a solid lead. So many light screens and barriers. Dodrio actually jumping forward. Being quite aggressive now. Rogue with 1-man advantage. We have Glaceon now running in. But Booz is quite late. Has to pick up Unite move right here. Picks blue buff level 8. And Booz has a fully stacked Icy Wind right now. It's going to be quite difficult for Rogue to go into Team 5 without Unite moves. Nice Solar Beam is going to land onto 3 members of Rogue. Registeel is done, is trying. Snorlax actually dropping very low in HP. Bloodline has to be careful. Registeel is still over half. And Booz is already committing Unite move as well. So no advantage anymore for Self Ginyu Force. But the heavy slam lands onto Rex in a bad position. Gets taken down maybe. One more basic attack. Yes. Rex taken down. Rogue trying to find some counter chaos, but Dodrio is also going to fall. Both go down. And now we have Ginyu Force just trying to go for it. Icy Wind. Freeze Strike is going to be up soon. Can they secure is the question. Can Glow maybe steal it away? But no, the Electro Ball is perfect. And Katie secures the first Reggie of the game for Ginyu Force. Now the Ice Solar Beam comes through. Katie has to be a bit careful though. Has Unite move. They're going to try to go in heavy slam. Goes into a bit of a defensive position. But Bloodline does make it out towards the right side. And Ginyu Force were able to score their first points as well on top path. 68 in total now. For Ginyu Force only a bit behind now. But nice Blizzard Avalanche almost getting AZN. But the Phantom Force is enough to keep Hooper alive. I'm still sure about the trick, but I don't know. I don't know what the trick is gonna do, really. I'm gonna try, I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter, but let me try this and see if it doesn't lag as much. No, the quality is obviously bad, but let's see if it doesn't lag. If it doesn't lag, I don't mind a bit worse quality. I could just be... No, okay, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Heavy Slam's gonna go in onto the Eldegoss. Eldegoss has the eject button and cross, and Ginyu Force are looking for the push right here. They're gonna look for Eldegoss. Glaceon comes through, 32 points going for Mew. 40 points going for Glaceon. He's gonna keep on diving as well. Eldegoss taken down, and Urshifu just murders them. 40 more points go in, a perfect overcap. Mew leaving the goal, exactly 1 point left. And 40 points go in for Urshifu. Ginyu Force looking great in the second game as well. On their way to beat Rogue. And move on in the bracket. Whoever wins this is going to face TTV, right? Wait, no. No, never mind. TTV is on the other side, I think, of the bracket. 187 to 103 points now. And we have the Reggie spawning. Well, actually, I don't know. I actually forgot how the bracket looked like. Regieleki at half HP now. Gorok is going for it. Ginyu Force. Can Katie maybe snipe it away? Kratos taking off damage, but he gets Mr. Mime Unite move, trying to charge up, but taken down. But he gets Dorio in exchange. No, whoever wins this phase is TTV. Okay, yeah. Slowly, Katie trying, but gets hit by the surf. By the Unite move of Lapras. And Heavy Slam's gonna try to go in as well. Ginyu Force looking for something. The Unite move is there, gonna knock up 2, but Eldegoss with the counter Unite as well. They're gonna try to land on Glaceon, but lands on the teammates. Gives them a nice heal. Oblivion forward, looking for the Ice Beam. Block tries to keep Snorlax alive, but Snorlax can get out. Dodu is back already. Snorlax so low on HP, they're gonna try to go in. Dodu Unite is gonna be used as well. Glaceon taken out, but she was gonna try to come back as well with a big blow. Eject button forward, but no one is down yet. Finally, and Urshifu gets it! Urshifu gets the Regieleki in the 1v4. They're gonna try to go for Lapras next. Heavy Slam is going to land. Block towards the right side. And it should be enough damage to take down Oblivion as well. Kratos with a huge play. Secures the Regieleki and also more KOs for the side of Ginyu Force. Sadly, the Regieleki goes into the goal. Doesn't really get too much done. But still, it's a good teamfight win for Ginyu Force again. And Kratos taking off damage right here. Looking, oh, nice KO there for the 90. It's also doing huge damage onto Mew. Can't quite find it though. But it's a lot of experience for 90. Just KO'd a level 13 Pokemon. 1% worth it. A lot of damage coming out of this 98s, and they're gonna go for this Regice next. With Urshifu being down now, no secure for Ginyu Force unless the Solar Beam of Katie trying to go for it, and Katie seals it away. What an amazing steal. I didn't even think that was almost going to hit, but it did in the end. Amazing steal by the Mew player for Ginyu Force, and that's a huge win. So it's very, very important to maybe close out the 2-0. 24 seconds left for this Rayquaza to spawn. Ginyu Force trying to already go in position. They still have their bot goal up, which means they can kind of play around it a tiny bit if they want to. Makes it much easier to stay around. And Rogue is looking for the way into the pit now. Or trying to at least. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. Oblivion not quite level 13. And it's just so difficult against this Glaceon. Buze always ends up getting a lot of experience done on the Glaceon. Level 13 already as well again. And I want to see Rogue maybe. I don't know what they can do in this fight. Ginyu Force is very spread out. It's very difficult for an engage to be maybe found. Ice Beam does hit Hooper, but can't quite go for it. Start poking Rayquaza now. Heavy Slam goes in quite early. Team is not there to follow up. There's the Lapras expert with Mime going out to the back line. They're going to try to maybe just get on Katie, but Katie gets into the Ignite move. It's going to be quite safe right here. Going to try to go for Mr. Mime next. Can they take it down? The casters are even gone as well. Now the production is a complete mess. But that doesn't really matter. Drew is going in as well now. Looking for Hooper next. Mew on the right side, but Drew can't go for many kills. Hooper's very low on HP. Can they take down Hooper? The frames are there, and Hooper's going to live. And they're going to take down Dodrio with the base attack. It's only Mime left. Ginyu Force looking for the 2-0. Rex, the last person standing, gets taken down as well. And Ginyu Force secures the Ray for their side. And they're going to take this game home. They're going to take this game home. 2-0 for the side of Ginyu Force. Most likely, I mean, there's still 40 seconds left. 100 points good for Urshifu. And they can't score on bot path though, actually. So maybe there's still some time left, but 30 seconds for 200 points. I mean, there's still a bot goal up. Maybe there's a chance for Rogue. It's a 4v5. They're going to try to commit. Urshifu's going to try to score some more points. There's still 80 points on this goal as well. So Doji can score and they can score another 100. And now they're very close, actually. It's only 60 points difference. But Urshifu's going to score another 100. I think that's going to be it. Only 10 seconds left. Heavy Slam's going to be there. The block's going to buy enough time. But Nighthead's going forward. They're going to get some KOs right here. Could this be enough? They have to go forward. 4 more seconds are left. Can they score any more points? I just don't think it's barely not enough. Or is it? Oh my god. It's not enough, right? I don't think it is. It's not enough. Ginyu Force takes the second game as well. GG's.